Yo, what is good, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today, we're going to be talking about some big events that's going on right now with the stock market. Bitcoin with some insane price targets. Some of them hitting 280,000, some are hitting 180,000. We'll be talking about that a little bit later. Also, we got basically a bullish market, honestly. I think this is our second day in a row. And also for the week, we're honestly almost up. We do got Nvidia kind of breaking even right now, and then the rest of the stocks looking green for the week. So we might be back in that bullish trend, but we do got a bunch of good news. But we're gonna be going through like minimum basically. But to start off, this is kind of small, but Vanguard is paying $106 million over retirement fund violations. The next one we do have what we were talking about earlier, Bitcoin and MicroStrategy. So basically, Trump had a meeting with somebody, and they were basically we know what Trump kind of wants more. So basically, it is suggesting that he may sign an executive order making crypto a national priority and possibly establishing a Bitcoin reserve. Which, if we establish a Bitcoin reserve, we can see Bitcoin hitting 120 to 150 to 180, honestly, because everybody's gonna be buying this thing. And we got some good pro crypto figures that have been appointed to the government positions and things like that. So we're gonna be looking at Bitcoin and some stocks that move with Bitcoin a little bit later. We also have Nvidia with a new price target of $175. What does this mean? Honestly, I mean, once price targets go up, it makes it look bullish, just like today with Bitcoin, I guess to say. But with that being said, we're gonna be looking at a stock. So first off, we want to talk about is Bitcoin. We did have some decent levels coming in with market open. With that being said, we had a good green trend. Basically, we're gonna look at the 5 minute. My bad, but we did get some good decent levels coming out, and we're kind of still going up. We did bounce off that 105 level, but we're still bullish on this stock. But yeah, but with that being said, I looked at MSTR big time today to the upside. So basically, market open, we were probably at like 384. And then we got all the way up to the 394 levels. It's a $10 easy move right there. I did make a video previously talking about MSTR and how it moves with Bitcoin and how you can make decent amount of money off the option plays. So keep this on your mind. We might even hit that 400 level soon, going up to the 410 and then 420 and then 430 and then going all the way up to 450 and then 548, which was our high before. So keep that in your mind. Next, we're going to talk about is Tesla. So Tesla, we did have a green day for Tesla today. We actually broke past that 430, and then now we're kind of meeting that 440 level. I recommend looking at the 440. We might have a bounce off the 440, but if we continue this bullish trend, we can see it break that 440, going up to 445, 450, and even breaking way more key levels. 468 is a big level that we're going to look at, but that's not until next week. I think I don't think we can hit 440 by the end of market. Right now we have like 2 hours and 10 minutes left of the market, so I don't think we'll get that 440. We might retest it and then bounce it, but I recommend looking at that 440 level. But we might open up at around the 35 level maybe next week. That's just my estimate, so that's why I'm gonna give you guys some price levels based on that, or maybe open up at that 438 level. With that being said, we can look at it from the downside to 433, 431, 430, 427, and 424. But with that being said, if you do want to do some short-term plays, I recommend having a plan. So if we are bullish, I recommend looking for some calls. And with that being said, I'd buy it pretty low. Honestly, today didn't really give you an opportunity to buy it when it got sold off because it kind of did it, but we might have a decent sell-off at the open next week just because we're kind of high. So if we do open up around this price, I recommend looking at that 434 and that 430. We might get a bunch of sellers in, and then we might bounce off that 430 and then go to the upside and probably even see in 450. But just be cautious. The market is closed on Tuesday or Monday. My apologies. It is open on Tuesday, but it's closed on Monday. With that being said, with those new price targets, we got Nvidia going up. So I think Nvidia might close at around that 137. 137 is a key level, but I think 139 is going to be a key level, but 138.50 also, since we just bounced off that. But I think looking at it to the upside, we can see it sell off maybe a little bit, maybe bounce off that 137 level to that 137.5, and then maybe bounce off that 137 tomorrow, and then we bounce up. And then to the upside, I'll look at 138 first, and then 139, and then that key level of 140. Past 140, I'll look at 141 and 142. So keep that on your mind. Some other ones that we want to look at is Coinbase. Coinbase, they came out with some news where you can basically loan with your Bitcoin holdings, basically. Don't really know too much about that, but that is pretty good. And basically, they're maintained at outperform, and then some other things. It's just, I mean, this moves with Bitcoin, and if Bitcoin keeps on going up, and if we see key levels with Bitcoin, I think Coinbase and MSTR are two stocks to look at. So just basically look at these two stocks with how Bitcoin moves. But with that being said, we're going to talk about Broadcom a little bit. We did have kind of like a sell off at first, and then we had a bullish trend. But it's kind of what I'm talking about. Like, imagine if you get in, you see it green, then you have your patience, then you see it red, and you kind of let it die down. This could have been your buying opportunity right here. You could have bought it at 232 and then sold it like $5 in the money. So just keep that in your mind. We got Palantir. Palantir is going up. We got some higher highs forming. So we have an overall bullish trend. I think honestly, maybe on Tuesday we can see it come back down, test that 171.4 or sorry, 1715, and then we might bounce up, or we might even go all the way down to 171 and then bounce up. So keep that on your mind. So for your buy levels, if you want to be bullish. With that being said, I'm not saying the overall market's going to be bullish, but we're looking pretty bullish too. One cool thing about Google is I've actually seen Google kind of bounce off that 200 level today, almost bounce off that 200, not really quite, but we might be seeing Google break that 200 in the future. So keep that on your mind. And one more that I kind of want to look at that I kind of noticed is SoundHound AI. This is one of my favorite stocks, but look at how this stock has been opening, right? We get a big instant buy, and then we get a big instant sell, and then meet some lows, and then you can buy a call and then sell it. Today, it didn't really print as good, but if you want to do an overnight trade, you can buy like a call here, or maybe just wait a little bit and get a call down here. But I've kind of noticed, like, if you want to play a put, you can wait until it goes up after hours at like I think 10 o'clock for you guys, or just depending on where you are. So 30 minutes after market open, you can buy a put and then let it drop, because look, we had a big buy, big sell, big buy, big sell, big buy, big sell, big buy, big sell, just consistently. And these are just rinse and repeat plays. And this is ever since the market kind of started going green originally. And then we kind of just have kind of not the same. But I mean, you still have a sell off, but you didn't really have a buy and sell. So you just have an instant sell off with these ones. But we've been seeing that recently, and that's been a trend. So I kind of want y'all to kind of look at that and use this for your future trades. If you see the same trend going on, might as well rinse and repeat it until you start losing money. But with that being said, I just wanted to point that out because I noticed that. But thanks for watching the video. Smash that like button, subscribe if you guys are new. This one's pretty short. I'm sorry, but I try to get everything out.